Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's incomplete over the middle. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Viking 18.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Check mash. Ready.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connection made, and that's the rookie from Virginia. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Got it, ready?
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
70 Lions.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Look at 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps himself upright. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Give now to the running back. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
They go play action on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
McCarthy's pass.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the... contact.
Intended for TJ.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar with Lion. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds Isaac Tislam, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hawk 70. Go.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. That's complete to Sloan. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
60 Bison.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Pat the 60.
He's going to throw this one. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Okay, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawks, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
McCarthy throwing here. That's a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Find space for a few yards that time. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Throwing the out route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close. Didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 13 on the
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They snap it to McCarthy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He's going to throw it. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Vikings nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Come 19. Tight, 19, hook.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
60 Maverick. Go.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll throw to begin this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throat. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
First down.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Bronco 80. 19 right.
Throwing from the gun here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Check smash.
Back to the air they go on second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Vikings 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
The give to Gibbs to start the third. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw now. Screen here for Gibbs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the jump.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Third and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing now on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Detroit.
Here we go.
Here's a count of Gibbs to Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
I'll throw it. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got it. Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go. Corey, pass all 80.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the
So the back
point.
does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Fights his way through a tackle. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Ready?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connecting on the slant. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Go.
McCarthy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
70 Lions.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Pass play on first and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Panther Street.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
You need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
18, 5 in. Ready?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. And he makes the break. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to the air. McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play, and the Vikings are going to have a first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Going for Addison. Oh, but it's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Running it with Gibbs. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
Recovered by the offense.
Wow, a very good eye. The ball was loose before he was down after all, and this is a fumble. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Take over.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Tries to log that one up, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And what better way to follow up one interception And by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you'll flush it all down the toilet.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send a tight end in motion. Dive play straight ahead. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag! 70 Lions!
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go now.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback run here.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.